The first time I walked the Camino, I walked the last part, from Sarria to Santiago de Compostela. I've since walked the entire Camino except the first part, from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port to Pamplona. So now I'm going back to walk the first part. In other words, I walked the last part first. Now I'm walking the first part last. Breakfast of champions. And here's the champion. Look how handsome I am. Do you love my hair? Anyway, they say that you can get distracted here at the end of Burguete and miss the turn onto the Camino. Over there's where we ate yesterday. There's the door to the church. It's kind of cool how the gutters go through this town and the water. Heading back to the albergue because that's a hard turn to find. I almost missed it, but I had a map. So I wanted to let the women in here know, since they're going to be coming down in a few minutes. Well, some sections of the Camino you have to walk twice. All right, it's not that one. I believe it's the next one. This camera pulls the light a little better, but this time of night it's hard to see that sign there. And now the headlamp comes in effect. We're coming down. Probably could go that way there too, so you see the yellow arrow. This is amazing. There's a Zen master on the way, showing us the path. This camera pulls light, so I pulled the gain down to show you what the road really looks about like this, but the camera makes it look like this. It's basically pulling every light source out of the sky, but I still need the headlamp for a few more minutes. This guy came over to me thinking I had a treat or something. I'm so sorry, I don't, buddy. I wish I brought an apple. Gee whiz. Interesting stop in the road. A little bridge here. There we go. Sacred markers. And water in the ray. Good morning, guys. Thought I was done with climbing. Look there. Over there is the marker. So I'm on the right course. Just came up from there, and we go that way. I have to remember that every time I'm in my office, I dream of being here. Early morning, exhausted, sweaty, maybe a little stinky. Sometimes a headache because I didn't sleep well, like right now. And I always, when I'm sitting in my office staring at my computer doing my job, all I think about is, I wish I was on the Camino. I'm really tempted to just quit my job and stay on this till the end. I told Lauren about that last night, and she was like, you can do it if you want, but our 3-year plan that we've been working on, wouldn't be able to do that. This is pretty cool. This camera's a little steadier than the other one, so I'll use it for walking shots. Fuck me. Let's just get it. I want to quit my job and finish this Camino. Told my wife, and she said, well, that'll kind of affect our plan, because she in Pamplona created a plan for how to move here to Spain by 2027. So my voice is, well, let's stick to the plan. Another voice is, what if you're dead by then? This might be your last time. This might be your only time. I don't plan on being dead in 3 years, but who knows? Quiet town of... What the hell is this town? One, let that girl get a little distance from me so she didn't feel like I was stalking her. It's weird, but I worry about perception. Things like that. Little things I want to do to make people feel safe. Maybe I worry too much. Who knows? It's a misty morning, so we didn't really get a good sunrise. There's the marker, we go that way. I thought it was taking us into this dark forest, which seemed appropriate because I've been kind of working through some dark thoughts, figuring them out, but I thought, oh, this is symbolic. I'm going to get ready to go into a dark forest here, but I'm actually just skirting along the edge of it for now. I hope I get the pronunciation up right. We're climbing to a point called Alto de Mesquites, I believe, an incline. But then we go down to the next village. It's a gray and humid day. Temperature's nice. Humidity's not so much. The young lady that I was, quote, following, end quote, has now turned around and is walking back. I just passed her. So it almost feels like she was an angel. Led me this far, but then I'm now going where angels fear to tread. The irony of that song, I Am Not Okay, is it's a song about the other life. On the Camino, I feel all the same things, but I'm not un-okay. I'm actually very much okay. He'll get it. Once again, too much beauty, but this camera doesn't really capture what it feels like with the naked eye, so I'm doing a quick adjustment there, see. Just came up from there. Crossing a highway. It's a squiggly highway, so anybody coming around that curve wouldn't see me, so you gotta make sure. There's the Camino right there. All right, we're coming up to the edge of this pasture here. See the yellow arrow? More yellow arrow. All right, we're gonna go through here. Coming out of the forest with my friend Caleb here, and you can see where we've come. Let's look at this view. So this is what we have to cross next. A lot of fun. So this is the experience of being in Pyrenees. Here we are at a little place where pilgrims can stop and a little cafe, breakfast of champions. And here's the champion. Rains are coming. I actually love it when it rains on the Camino. I left my sticks back at the restaurant. Walking going, something's missing, I'm naked. And here comes the rain, real. So they're sitting right over there. We knew there'd be rain. I don't like the heat, really don't like the wind, but give me a good rainstorm on the Camino any day. This is like that old 1985 Coca-Cola commercial. They play Waters of March, and they show all those images. And one of them is a guy cowering from the rain. It's raining bad out here, man. We got 10 kilometers to go. I'm not sure how long this is gonna last. This is what makes the Camino worth it. I don't want to risk ruining this phone in the rain, but I had to show this. This is along the side of the Camino. These are all favorite books or something, and shoes to mark. And I guess this is like a free library, and the sad thing is, it's getting soaked in this rain. Stephen King, La Mitad Oscura. I'm risking this camera, but I'm under some trees. I'm not getting as much on me, but I wanted you to just see how cool this forest looks. Dark, gloomy, ominous, threatening, Everything you want from a Camino, am I right? Right, I can't remember the name of this town. It begins with an L. The Camino's going right by us. It is raining. I want you to see where we are. Kind of a weird little barn-like shelter. So I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit. Well, we can still hear the rain on here, but clearing off up there. And here we have a Zen master. I'm sad this is gonna be a short one, probably. I don't think I'm gonna quit my job. I'm meeting the personality types that I could not stand on previous Caminos. And I'm enjoying them. It's like a shift in perspective. It's like, had I met you on a previous Camino, I would have thought, ugh. But now I really enjoy talking to you, and I really enjoy your company. And I think it's just Camino shifting, able to see a different perspective. Yeah, that's more like it. Moving up the hill. We're back on the road. Climbing, you can see the people behind we're climbing. A bit of an incline behind us. According to the elevation profile, it goes up and then drops down into Zubiri. Hi! Hola. Hola. Behind me is the incline to Alto de Hierro. Then we drop down into the Zubiri. That's how the roller coaster comes down from the top of the mountain. It's kind of up and down. So still a little rain, so I shouldn't keep this out too long. But these clouds over here, the storm that just hit us is moving over the Pyrenees now and is absolutely beautiful. Check this out. All right, we're almost to the top of Alto de Hierro. And as you can see that way, it's getting thinner, so we're moving out of the storm. 4 points to go. Wow, look at that stuff over there. That's awesome. From that village where we took shelter, it's 4.6 kilometers to the Alto. From that last shot, we're heading up. Water's running down. I don't know if I'm halfway up or not. I'm up a ways. Just to show you the good fun. Continues to move away. We continue to move into the light. Hello, handsome. You're quite beautiful. Pamplona is only a 30-minute drive if we were on a road and had a car. The Camino continues that way, but I see a rock to sit upon. Pausing to rest. See, my pants are pretty wet from that rain. Shoes pretty muddy. We're gonna drop down into Zubiri soon, and then I'm gonna rest and then go on to Urdaniz after I get a cold drink. Look at this rock, the way it's just sort of segmented down. So here in the Camino, we see a place that clearly has a Michelin star. So, all right, that's the place with the Michelin star. Camino goes this way. No idea how far to Zubiri. You can see we're going down now. 3.4 kilometers to Zubiri. Another 1 to 2 kilometers off to Urdaniz. And in the words of James Bond, we should just make dinner. Just marveling at the cool terrain I get to navigate down. Reminds me a little bit of the terrain leading down into Molina Seca. This jagged set of steps we had to come down. More jagged steps, but check this out. It looks like a set of teeth just waiting to devour you on this thing. Just check out this happy horse shit here. That's crazy. Look at this crap. That's not a road. Those clowns ahead of me, they're all Spanish. They must do this road often because they're just tripping down there like mountain goats. Now that we're past all that, I have this weird thought that I've just been pushing certain thoughts out of my mind. But this was a fear I had back in 2016 when I decided to walk the Chemin de Nietzsche, the Nietzsche path up to Ez. One of the things that kept haunting me and worrying me was I'd seen video and stuff, and I thought, look, if something happened to me on that trail, if, you can't get an ambulance up there, how would you get me down if I tripped and broke my ankle? And it wasn't until I got past all that that I thought, I'm on the side of a mountain. If I tripped and broke my ankle, somebody'd have to come in and carry me out. And that's scary. I hadn't been thinking about it, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about it. I'm guessing that's the town of Zubiri. We're almost there. So now we're coming down on our Zubiri. This is the moment most peregrinos treasure as they anticipate being able to stop. I'm not going to show any of the walk to Urdaniz. It's not Camino proper, and I need to put the map on here and save what battery I have left. I spoke too soon. I guess you have to cross this bridge. We'll do that, and then we're going to sign off for the day. So it looks like from where we're sitting over here and turn that way, and it's 2 kilometers or so. There's the Pamplona sign, only 21 kilometers. I guess I could just walk all the way to Pamplona. Next 2 kilometers are going to be pretty much on the side of the road. This is my Camino now, to walking along the side of a highway like a hobo. Burguete has a kitty cat. What's up, big guy? What's up? Oh, you want some loving? Not too much, so you want attention, but you don't want loving.